Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. We're gonna have some fun today. Whoop whoop. See if I can get some music on here for you guys. Because I think I might have found some royalty-free music. Let's see here. There we go. I'm gonna just turn that down a little bit so it's more background noisy. Okay. Awesome. Welcome back, everybody. Today is a very exciting stream because we're going to be starting a new legacy challenge because I want to show you guys this new mod that I've been spending a lot of time on. So if you've been around at all, you know that I created this website called SimsJourney. So let's just bring it up. Let's not waste any time. Let's bring up some SimsJourney here. So basically, I created this website that helps you preserve your legacies. So you can select a challenge here. I have it in admin. Let me view it as a user. So you can go through and select your challenge. And then when you select the challenge, it allows you to just more easily track everything, which is awesome. Now, my sister, which if you guys know her, her name's Billy Hayseed. Shout out. She made a really good point that it's sort of arduous still to go through and add skills one by one. So I created this thing called SimsJourney Sync. If you go on SimsJourney and click this and then click Sims 4 Sync, it will bring it up. This is the mod here to download it, and then you just connect your device. And then it allows you to basically click on the mailbox, click SimsJourney Sync, and it should auto-populate the information about that sim into, hey, Queen of Tangerines, welcome in. How you doing? I was just showing off this new mod that I made for SimsJourney. So I don't know if you've checked out SimsJourney at all, but I basically made a mod that allows you to auto sync skills and traits by clicking on the mailbox in game to the tracker in SimsJourney. So it's just like easier to keep track of everything. So we're starting a new challenge today, the Struck by Love Legacy Challenge. I don't know if you've played it before, but I've been watching some other streamers who are starting it, and it seems like it's going to be super fun to do. So we're gonna kind of just be setting up the save file today. And I wanted to sort of show off this functionality of the new mod. So if we go to the challenge rules here, does the music Tangerines, if you're here, oh, it's the music's not even playing. I thought I fixed that. Oh, it's just not on the scene. Maybe. Let's see audio. Really? Oh my, I don't know. You could start it with me alongside. We could be buddies. Just saying. How does this music sound? Is it too loud or anything? I don't normally do music with the streams, but I'm switching things up a little bit. Yeah, seriously, you should start it with me. Because I know you and you're a follower, if you do sign up for SimsJourney, I'm super happy to give you free premium if you want to try it out. Basically, this is the challenge here. The first generation, we have age gap. So you got lucky. Your accidental pregnancy turned into true love until you catch your spouse cheating nearing your 20th anniversary. Unsure what to do, you take your children and move into the only apartment you can afford. Determined to finish the book you've been trying to write for 3 years. You vow to never fall in love again. That is until your next door neighbor, who's much younger than you, sweeps you off your feet. So we have a bookworm, gloomy and loyal. She's an author and a writer. Colors are brown and red. Yeah, I think that this could be cool. One thing that I did want to do was make sure that the no, it's not completely updated. Let me just update everything real quick. Beautiful. Okay. So basically we need to make an author. I have this blank save file basically. I have a bunch of builds that I've done myself that I kind of want to populate the world with. I have to decide what world to go in or to start in. And then we'll just kind of build as we need it. I also deleted all the Sims. So I know that the game will kind of populate some, but we can also just make some as well. So she's going to be handy, charismatic, and a writer. Who I did kind of start. I'll show you the sim that let's see. Well, first, what world did we want to build in? What seems the most like bookish? I immediately want to go to Copperdale or like Brychester. Like maybe she... Oh, what if she like hooks up with a college professor or something like that? That could be kind of cute. Let's go ahead and oh god, what world? Ravenwood. Where is Brychester? Obviously, it's a blank save file, so let's turn this music off. We don't need 2 different musics going. Tangerines, I'm so excited you're here. It's been a while since I've played. Just been working on this mod. I've been doing a lot of traveling. How's your summer been going? A rags to riches start or not? I usually like to start. Do they have any rules on that? I wonder. I usually like to start with just like the 20 grand they give you or whatever. Yay! I'm so glad your summer's been good. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do Brychester because well, so maybe he is a college professor. Sorry, now I'm going back to my idea. College professor. And then she ends up having to move out. Yeah, I think this would work. Maybe we'll just do like a little starter home. I do have a really cute... I did have to tweak it a little. But I do have... this Cape Side cottage that's pretty small. Oops. I have these cute starters. I just want to build everything that's going on this. I think they're all very expensive though. 30 grand, you know. But it does come fully furnished. Maybe we just do like this basic starter and then renovate it to match the vibe. Yeah, you know, you can't really put just like a house in Brychester because they're all like meant to be apartments and student housing and stuff like that. The other thing we could do is put, I have this really sick sort of like apartment that I made. That we could, this one. It's called SF Townhouse. It's a residential rental and it has 3 really cute little units. Maybe we'll use this. Oh, it won't fit on any of these lots. And what sucks about it too is it's like not as big as it says it is because I haven't actually built the second. Like I want to build a mirroring lot to it. Maybe we go ahead and just pop it in Bridge or Copperdale. Oh, Sims gods, please don't freeze on me. Thank you. What? Oh, maybe because it has to be... Yeah, maybe it has to be a residential rental before we can actually do it. Ah, gotta love The Sims. What size is this lot? $30 by $20. Yeah, that's not ridiculous. Maybe do Ravenwood because it seems bookish. Ravenwood gives... Yeah, in my mind it's also close to Brychester. And also, I feel like Ravenwood gives like dark academia vibes. Maybe that's like the aesthetic we go for with her. Is like a dark academia vibe. I just got the Goth Galore kit. Okay, see... this would be ridiculous to have housing. Okay, you're right. Let's go to Ravenwood. I haven't built in Ravenwood in a really long time, so let's see. I downloaded this save file and a bunch of mods that is like Roman and Greek themed, and now all of my little suggestions are in. The sim is supposed to be gloomy so it fits tangerines. Why can't you be here every time I start a challenge? Yeah, I love capital LOVE. Love this idea. 30 by 20. Let's pop it. I kind of want to put it in this like, yeah, this like gloomy section. 30 by 20. It'll be sideways here. And what's nice is this townhouse that I made has 3 different apartments in it, and they're all like color coded. So the bottom one's like all black, the middle one's mint, and the top one is pink. So I could put her in the black one. Now the colors for the challenge is brown and red. So we can go through and update it as needed. Ooh. Okay. So check out this townhouse I built. I'm curious to see what you think. Like I said, I meant to put a second one. God, please let my game not crash when I do this. Gotta turn it into a residential rental. Oh my god, my entire computer. No! My game's crashing! Did I not freaking call that? Let's see if I can somehow fix this. It's interesting, you can still see it on stream, because on my side, it's just all white. Let me... Damn. Okay. I totally called that. Literally. Just like, oh my god, please don't crash. Please don't crash. And it fucking crashed. My little potato of a computer is like, what the fuck? You want to stream and do that? Well, you know what? Perfect time for a little morning bowl break. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bowl. Do a little bowl action. Let me get the... Ooh. Alright. That's okay. It's part of being a Sims player, isn't it? But, yeah, I'm super stoked about this mod. Basically, you can just, like, have it auto-populate all the skills and stuff like that so that you don't have to track everything, which is nice. Alright. Cheers, friends. I don't have a ton of, like, fun Twitch things, but it'd be cool to get, like, a hitting the bowl type alert or something. Let's take a look. So... things we need to complete. Complete the best-selling author aspiration. Complete the writer career. Max the writing, handiness, and charisma skills. Start dating a sim and get pregnant 0 to 3 days after aging up to a young adult. Does that mean we're supposed to start as a teenager? Let me bring up the actual challenge rules and see what we're working with here. Let's see. So I wonder, does that mean we're supposed to start as a teen? I don't know. So, get married as an adult. Start dating a sim and get pregnant 0 to 3 days after aging up to young adult. Yeah, I think you're right. So, okay. And then have at least one more child. Catch spouse cheating and then move into an apartment. Fall in love with your young adult neighbor. Okay. Yeah, so we have two options. We could just get pregnant as soon as we start the challenge, which I'm super down with. I was planning on playing out them meeting and like falling in love and all of that stuff. I was thinking he would be the kind of guy who like gaslights the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Like I would ruin my life for this guy kind of a thing. And then he just like, they just have like a one night stand because it said accidental pregnancy. So they just have like a one night stand and then boom, baby. So then they decide to get married, but he's like sort of, I think I'm going to give him the villainous Valentine aspiration. Like he's just kind of like a fuck boy. I already made him. He's the only sim I've actually already made for this challenge. I just like was feeling it the other day and thought it would be good. So I made like a little preppy boy. He's not really preppy, but he's very like clean cut. And then I think she's gonna be very like gloomy and goth and like, you know what I mean? Um, and she's super loyal and he's not. So they're just like very different. They're just very different people. Yeah, I think that could work out well. I'm actually digging this music. Oh, all these fucking mods, dude. It takes my game a minute to open. I forgot to post on Twitter, or yeah, Twitter, X, I guess, about me starting stream. So let me do that really quick. Okay, so now we have to come up with a name for her. Or sometimes I like to make them like see how they're gonna look and then pick a name. But I'm imagining she's gonna be like a baddie. Do I have a favorite song? You know, honestly, my favorite songs fluctuate depending on what I'm listening to. I'm sort of weird. I like to really hyper fixate on an artist. So like right now I'm super hyper fixated on Suicide Boys. I just like can't stop listening to them. It itches my brain in such a specific way. And they have a song called Misery and Waking Hours. That's probably my favorite song right now. What about you? Do you have a favorite song? I love hearing what people's favorite songs and like movies and stuff like that are because honestly, I don't branch out very much from what I'm already listening to or watching. I'm also not a huge movie person. I play a lot of Sims, all right, people. Play a lot of Sims. And I work. That's pretty much it. I'm not a mom. Well, I have a cat. I'm a cat mom. Anyone else out there? Cat moms? Or dads? Gotta love those little bastards, you know what I mean? Oh, what a lovely song. And makes... I feel like that's such a cool, like, classy answer, too. Like, I'm like, Suicide Boys, Misery and Waking Hours, which is, like, the most degen song out there. And you're like, Summer Soft by Stevie Wonder. Like, if I'm at a dinner party and someone asks me what my favorite song is, I'm going to steal yours because that's way classier. I like this music because it makes me feel like I'm at Disney World. Like I'm just like bopping through Main Street right now, you know? Do, do, do. You're a cat mom. Your cat's name is Sandy. Oh. Isley, come here. Mine's Isley. She might come. You know how cats are. But, I want to, now I want to show you. Isley! Isley girl! Come here. She was just cuddling me like her. Oh, the game's up! Okay. I'm gonna load blank save. Sandy's a great name for a cat. I love cats so much. I have always loved cats. When I was in elementary school, I read every single book about cats in our school library. Alright, let's see if the game can manage to not crash this time. I think this is the one we're gonna put it on. Alright, gallery, don't crash me. Don't do me dirty. Do me dirty. You can't do me dirty. This is the sim, by the way, that I made. Montgomery. I'm not sold on the last name Driver. If anyone has any better, like, I was thinking, like, he comes from money. Like, he's like a bougie boy. See the vibe? Like, he doesn't look like he knows very many consequences. You know what I'm saying? Let's put down, I really want to try to build everything that we use. And I know sometimes that's, what is this? Place lot and edit. Let's just, actually, yeah. Oh, this is exactly what happened last time. And that's why I crashed, because I have to go into build mode, change it to a residential rental, and then go from there. Hey Maury, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I missed that. I don't know what's going on with my alerts. They're just like not working. Always good. Let's test a follow. Okay, so it's just not making noise. It is coming up here. Let me see if my audio is not routing properly. Cat moms. Oh, it's because I don't have... That makes sense. Let me try that one more time. Jesus Christ, that's super loud too, isn't it? And I can't even hear it. His sister's a white cat named Snowy. Snowy and Sandy. That's the cutest thing I've ever freaking heard. My cat's a white cat too. Well, she's white and orange. Isley! She'll come over eventually. You know how cats are. It's because I have this going through. What the fudge? I'll figure this out later, but I'm just gonna test it one more time. Nope, okay. Well, hopefully I just look and see follows. Sorry, everyone. But also, we're like lurker friendly, okay? We don't always call out follows. It's totally not just me spacing. I love the ruins in the back of this house. There are lots. We also need to figure out where he's gonna live. This is gonna be where our main sim lives. I thought we could make her. Oh my god, I fucking did it again. This game is gonna be the death of me. And we're going residential rental. I know it's a controversial choice. Like, I'm basically willingly corrupting my game. But, you know. What's nice about this, and one of the reasons I like to do rentals when I start a game, is then you're not just spending all your money at once, you know? Bro. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna crash again. Whoo! That was sketchy. I should have put build mode on. Whoops. I don't know if that actually matters, but I'm sure it does. The drama. I know I didn't use the move objects cheat. I'm so sorry. Ravenwood. This is cool. I'm pretty stoked about this. Thank you for the suggestion, Tangerines. If anybody has any suggestions, I'm always like all open ears. Let's move this house. And I'm happy with how it looks. Let's just put it here. And then we'll like get rid of the palm trees. Oh, I rotated it the wrong way. We'll get rid of the palm trees, add some pine trees instead. And then we need to go through and change everything to brown, like to more her vibe. Although honestly, the bottom floor is sort of the shittiest one. The top 2 floors are like a split townhouse. So half of it, half of floor 2 and 3 goes to one, and half of floor 2 and 3 goes to another. Let's just rotate this bitch. There's a lot in this build. It makes sense that it takes a second to load. It has like a nice little outdoor area. Cool like side entrance. This is like one of my favorite builds I've done, to be honest with you. It's very detailed. Like the outside is well done, I think, in my opinion. Not to pat myself on the back, but one of the things I really tried to do is be very detailed with my like outdoor decor. Oh god, this is taking a minute, guy. Oh, thank god. Just flashed white screen on me. Let me just save really quick. We're gonna save it as Struck by Love. I think I know what house I'm gonna put him in. It's this really cool sort of 60s funky inspired house that I made for one of Zephyrin, the streamer's like shell challenges. I don't normally do shell challenges, but I was feeling spicy. And I really liked how it came out. Let's get rid of these trees. And then we'll put in some pine trees. I just got invited to a duck race darty. I don't think it's actually a duck race. I think, oh, a duck race party? I don't think it's actually a duck race. It just says swimming, grilling, yard prizes. Oh, it does say duck race at 4:20. Oh, nice. Sounds awesome. 8:15. Am I busy that weekend? That's next weekend. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just put a couple pine trees in here just to make it look a little bit better. And then I'll show you guys the apartments. Oh no. Why are these pink outlines showing everywhere? I toggled outlines. So this is the downstairs. They are racing real ducks. You definitely should go. That sounds cool. I love ducks. They're so cute. Yes, they are. Dude, I will be going because it's at my boyfriend's house, so he'll make me go. But also, I'll be going because that sounds fucking awesome. So yeah, this is the bottom floor, which I think is going to fit her vibe. And then we have anything that's in mint is apartment 2, pink is apartment 3. And then, yeah, so I think this will be a fun one to play in. We're going to call it something other than Final Draw It, though. We're going to call it... It's next to these ruins. What if we named it something like ruins related? I'm asking ChatGPT. Ideas for the name of my apartment complex in The Sims 4 that has my writer gloomy sim. It's next to ruins in Ravenwood. Sometimes the creativity's not flowing, and that's okay. I've never been to a duck race. What do they just like let a bunch of ducks go and see who crosses the line first? I don't even know if we have, like, where are they finding these ducks? Like, I don't know. Dead letter flats. That's fucking sick. Yeah, we'll use that one. Dead letter flats. Yeah. 1 dead letter drive. 2 dead letter drive. 3 dead letter drive. And then do we want any lot traits or challenges? Maybe we do good schools, home studio, and homie. Okay, let me go ahead and save, and then we'll go ahead and make our sim. You know that like dopamine buzz when you're starting a new challenge? Such a good vibe. And then I'll show you guys how the new mod works. I'm really excited about it. So we need to make the sim, and we also need to make where he's gonna live. Well, I know what building I'm gonna put him in. We just gotta figure out where. I think we'll put him in a different neighborhood. I think we'll put him in a different neighborhood. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna put him like down here. I have this one that's kind of cool, but the one I was thinking of, I know it's on my gallery. There it is. A cozy 1960s inspired home with lofted bedroom, warm wood tones, and a sunken indoor and outdoor gathering space that invites connection. Completed with a wine and nectar making room, activity room, and a secluded hot tub. I'm really proud of this build. I have a name recommendation. Sonnet. Oh my god. That's perfect. I love that. Okay, so you know what I've never done for legacy challenges before, but I saw another streamer do that I thought was interesting. They were doing the Sims and Bloom challenge, and they just gave everyone the same last name, Bloom. I wonder if we can think of a last name, because you're so fucking creative and it's awesome. That would fit for like all the generations. Like maybe we name our Sim Sonnet. Like that kind of works for a first name. And then do something. So the challenge is like, what is it? Love Struck. I mean, we could do the last name Love. That's what I feel like I'd be ripping off the streamer I'm watching though, because that's the last name she chose. Taz Kabaz. It's a Struck by Love legacy challenge. And I'm pretty sure it's just like about all the different ways you can fall in love, or like different relationships and stuff like that. Oh, this is not working. Why are you doing this to me? Sonnet is so good. I definitely think I'm gonna name her Sonnet. Oh god, it's so good. It's giving me like tingles. Yes. This is 100% why I stream, because I love when people give me ideas like this that I would have never had, you know, and then it's like collaborative. Like we're doing it together. You know what I'm saying? Why is the gallery so bad? This is pissing me off. At least the music's nice and chill. Oh, here it is. Let's try this one. I do remember something about this build is that I didn't actually put a kitchen sink in it. So like every time I go back and do it, I have to add a kitchen sink. I'm pretty sure I've updated it on the oh, nice. Look, they're kind of neighbors. That's cute. And then we'll just kind of populate the rest of these lots as we need them. You know how it is in the beginning, you're kind of just like grinding out your sim skills and stuff and like working on the storyline, so I'm not too worried about having blank spaces in the world before we start. I know some people like a fully built out world before they start challenges. That doesn't really bother me. I like to kind of do it as I go, take off little bites. As my mom would say, it's how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. Which really helps me, actually, when I have a huge task to undergo and it feels like impossible. I'm like, one bite at a time. Just one little bite at a time. Oh, cute. Okay, so we're gonna move a sim from the gallery. So his last name doesn't matter because we're gonna take their last name. Oh, forgot to put free real estate on. Testing cheats on, or testing cheats enable. bb.free, no. Free real estate on. There we go. So he is like, I'm thinking frat boy energy. In fact, we should turn him into a bro. Love more, because each generation is gonna love more. I also enjoy puns. I love that. Love more, definitely an option. Sonnet, love more.
She'll leave Quisib.
So I have him as a bookworm, romantic. What? Guys, where is my head today? It's been too long. Forgot to put on cast free edit mode. Cast free edit mode. Right? Right? I love the last name Love More. Something we could do Amore. Is that too on the nose? Sonnet Amore. Sonnet Amore. I'm asking ChatGPT again. The family dynasty is all about loving more. We like love more as an option. Alright, so this is his house, which I'm obsessed with. This is like one of my favorite builds ever. I use it in pretty much every build. And then this is the upstairs where the actual bedroom is. There's a little bar up here. I think he comes from like a very rich family. You know what I mean? Evermore. I like Valentine. I kind of like Loveborn. Yeah, maybe we'll do Love More. I feel like that is the best match. ChatGPT says that's the best match for the theme, and I agree. I'm gonna make him a bro really quick because I think I made him. What the? Guys, hope you enjoyed today's stream of just watching loading screens over and over again. Yeah, the Love More legacy sounds adorable, she says. She being chat. Okay, so testing. Enabled. Testing cheats on. There we go. Cast out full edit mode on. Alright. Let's try this again, y'all. Determined to finish the book you've been trying to write for 3 years. I wonder what book she's going to try to write. Let's change up his last name to Davenport. That feels like a rich person's last name. And then Bookworm, and then we're going to make him a bro. Bro, because I want him to be like a frat boy that wears his heart on his sleeve and is romantic, but he's a villainous Valentine. They quickly form bonds with loyal and similar Sims. That's good because our Sim is loyal. Let's do some of his attractions.
Ooh.
So he doesn't like the apothecary. He likes cooking and DJ mixing and programming. I'm gonna say he likes winemaking because he has a nectary. You know, maybe his family owns like a winery. He likes broke bitches? No, we're gonna turn that off. Doesn't like self-employed. He doesn't like performers. Okay, sure. Oh, maybe we'll say he likes writers. Is that an option? And the characteristics, turn off as a nature enthusiast. Maybe we'll say somebody who's I will let that. Conversation topics, we'll turn off that. He doesn't like pranks, we'll turn that off. He doesn't like stories. He likes stories. His wife's a writer.
Blurbis. Ah. Maybe Hannah.
Oh, we're gonna say that he likes. Is there like a gothic option? Turn that off. And we're gonna say he likes black clothes. And is turned off by white clothes. And he's turned on by black hair.
Swip.
Okay. Montgomery Davenport. So, this is him. I feel like he has this weird shine, like a highlighter on him. But I could not for the life of me figure out, like... Oh. I just fixed it. Well, I kind of like it. I just want to turn it down. It's obviously something on here. I wish it made it more clear, like, what you're actually wearing. So this is his everyday. And then, yeah, I can't stand that shine on his nose. I think I'd rather him not have any. Yeah. And then formal, athletic, you know, like polished. Oh god, we have to remove that makeup off everything.
Ooh.
Oh, it's some kind of face paint. So yeah, athletic. Here, sleep. Here, party. Swimwear. And he's pretty built. I think he's gonna be like, you know, he likes fitness. I could put him in a little beanie on this one. Okay. All right, we got the boy done. Let's do the girl. Let's do the girl. We got about 30 minutes left of stream. That should be enough time to rock it out. I might be back later. I have a couple meetings today that I gotta crush out. Okay. So yeah, he's set. Let's save and go to manage worlds and make our girly pop. Does anybody have any like gothy Sims out there? Tangerines, you probably don't have your game loaded up since you had to work on your CC and stuff. But I was gonna say I could totally pop her in my game. We're thinking dark academia vibes. We're gonna create a household. So I think they're gonna fall in love and then maybe move into his place until they have the baby, and then we'll move them into like the house that maybe like his family bought for her, something like that. Bought for them. She seems pretty. We can use her as a base. We're gonna name you Sonnet Lovemore. You are a she/her. And you are a young adult. You're not in a cult. Your aspiration is best-selling author, obviously. You are a bookworm. You are gloomy. And you are loyal.
Lauren. Elixir. Play a
And we're gonna say that you like... Do they have bros on here? Romance enthusiasts. That's a turn on. The only goth sim you ever made is male. Nice. I love that. Oh, you know, I just realized I need to go back. I made him an adult, but I should make him a young adult because the age gap doesn't happen till the end. Let's go with black, obviously. We're gonna go with young adult. I honestly have no idea what I want to do for her, but I figure it will come to me. I don't have like a specific girl in mind except like a dark academia. I wanted to see about the gothic kit. Okay, they don't have any hairs. I'm kind of thinking like long, you know, like that classic, I don't even know, girl who's always reading, like in like Zoe Deschanel vibes, you know what I'm saying? Or something like this could work. No, that's a little too preppy, actually. Think gothic. Could do something. Oh, no, I don't like the clip. I love this hair, but I always use that hair. I'm trying to mix it up. Could do something like this. Oh. Wait, I kind of love that. Alright, that could be an option. Is that, like, not good for What if she had red hair because the colors are red and brown? Okay, when I start challenges, I just always need you around, alright? You're going to be my official challenge helper now, because that's such a good idea, actually. Like, not red and pink. I wish we could fucking custom select, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make her head a little wider. Like, I feel like she has a really... There we go. Alright, I do like the red idea. Like... No, 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 no. I hate that. Hate it. Well, actually, maybe that could work. What do you think about that one, Tangerines? Like, red on the top, black on the bottom? I feel like it's the best of both worlds. Change her eye color, too. No. Definitely fits the gothic vibe. Fuck yeah. What if she just wears, like, blacked out contacts or something? I feel like I want to give her, like, piercing blue or green eyes. Maybe something like that. Not the best in cast. I'm usually just like, yep, alright, looks good, let's move on. But let me, like, actually do some work here. We'll put a little bit of makeup on her, maybe. Something subtle. Oh, this is the shit that they had on him, huh? I just want to, like, reduce the opacity of it. It's not so in your face. Let's give her some eyelashes. I feel like she has eyeliner on already. There we go. Looks better. This one. I like that one better, actually. I don't know. I feel like she's missing, like, some wow factor. I don't know what it is. Do we give her a septum ring? You know, I love... Or do we give her this? Kind of feel the septum ring, actually. And I know I'm biased because I have a septum ring, but come on. She looks so good! We're doing that. Alright, we'll stick with that for now. What if I do black lipstick? That's brilliant. Did I just take off all her makeup? Can I just Control Z it back on? Is that a thing? Okay, that worked. Whew! Lipstick. Let's try some black lipstick. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe just... Whoa. Ooh, guys. Does she not look so bad right now? Oh, I'm a fan. Let's check out what comes in the clothes. Oh, I'm loving that. Isn't she cool? She is cool. This is so fun. Let's look at... Alright, obviously we gotta use that. And obviously we gotta use, okay, we gotta obviously use both of these. Because they're fucking sick. Maybe we'll put some cool tights on these. Like, does she have any, like, fishnets? Yeah, something like that. Maybe some boots. Let's see what the... I feel like the Goth Galore has to have some cool boots, right? I didn't even look at what it had. I just bought it. It's like that. That's what... Oh, yeah. This one. Black. It's not black enough. Why is it gray? I mean, I like these, but I also, honestly, the ones that I'm thinking of right now are those ones that kind of look like Mary Jane's, but they're heels. Not these, I don't think. These. She has brown and red. I know he says she's a goth. Should we add some brown to the situation? Maybe we'll do some brown outfits, you know? We gotta do some, like, traditional black ones, though. Let's give her some accessories. I think she's gonna be, like, a several ring girly. Better, I think. Take this one off. What the? Oh, I understand. Okay. So I can basically say what I want it to be on the left index finger. Will that work? No. I don't understand how this works. Oh, look, now we can have a lot. We're gonna go with gold to match our nose ring. In fact, this ring, do they have a gold version, or is it just like the brass? Maybe a bracelet. This is too much, but I also want to. Yeah, maybe we do that. I'm gonna get rid of these rings. I feel like they're distracting. Nails. Yes, nails. I feel like she would have like those coffin nails, you know what I mean? Maybe in brown. So I have these like that are brown to black. That could be cool. Colors. Brown. We also have, oh, I think those are cooler. They're like ombre. I like to keep the nails on every outfit because to me it's immersion breaking, like unless it's a special occasion, to be like, oh, all of a sudden we're in different nails, you know what I mean? Let's give her some socks. And then we'll give her some different shoes.
Oh.
I might switch up her hair too. Sometimes that's kind of fun. Where are those ridiculous boots. I want to give her like a slicked back pony, preferably with bangs. That's perfect. Ask and you shall receive, baby. It doesn't have the dip dye on the bottom, which is kind of a bummer, but you know, it's The Sims. We do what we can. This dress is beautiful. The other thing that I really like to be consistent on is bangs and hair length. So I feel like she needs bangs and like longer hair. The black dipped ends would be nice. Oh, no bangs on that one, but damn is she pretty. Wow. I feel like an up. That way it'd be like, oh, maybe her hair is just like tied up.
Oh.
Yeah, she's that bitch. Okay. Alright. She's that bitch. She can fucking do this. And pull it off. Some eyelashes. Give her some good blush. And then we'll look for a cool dress. Nothing goth galore, but we'll do either brown or black. I want something like a little bit edgy, you know? That one's nice with a slit. This one's kind of cool. No. No, but also kind of. That feels too, like, young. Ooh, I like this for maybe, like, party on her. We'll have that on black. I'm gonna put this on her party. Also gonna put this hair makeup on her party. Maybe this whole outfit just becomes her party. And then we find something a little more formal wear appropriate for her. God, she looks so good, though. I have some, like, random CC in here. This is apparently black, but it looks navy to me. Ooh. I mean, it's a little preppy. Maybe do that. It has a skull. I'm gonna do those heels from, yeah, these. Dude, is she not so hot? Oh my god. Might be one of the hottest Sims I've made. Thank you for your suggestions, Tangerine, if you're still here. Yes, ma'am. Let's do, she has an Apple Watch for when she works out. I have a really bad tendency of just using full body. Black. I kind of liked the crop situation on her. This one has a skull. Yeah, and then maybe some like tights. Maybe something like that, and then put some like good shoes on her. Gotta put some socks. I can't stand when they don't have socks on like that. It like makes me feel gross. There we go. Cute. Okay. Sleep. Oh my god, she has a sleeping mask on. And I love the top that she is on. I want to do the same hair that we did in formal. In her sleep and swimwear. Then for this hair, I want to do... Wait, what happened to her? I must have accidentally clicked this onto everything, huh? Where did that hair go that we liked? There she is. Okay, we're also gonna do this on her cold weather. And then I think we'll do... Wait, why did that... Okay. Athletic, no. We had... Oh, she's buggy. She's buggy. Okay. I see you. Is that going to change it on everything now? No. Okay. We're going to do this to her. Athletic and hot weather. Okay. I actually love the sleep mask. That's so cute. Do they have like a black version? Oh yeah. And then we'll copy it and do one without. I'm gonna take off that and then no. I want just like some comfies. Don't know what top this is. Is it custom content? No, it's this underwear pack. So if I go to the underwear pack, this sentiments, there it is. Okay. Whoa. It's a little revealing. Let's do another one without the mask, and then we'll do a third one that's not so, like... Not that there's anything wrong with that, because that's kind of how I sleep. You know, just in case she's like, there's kids around or something. She doesn't want to just be, like, flaunting it. Not that, again, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe we'll put her in, like, a fancy robe. Or maybe something simple. Oh, this. I like this. Okay. Party we kind of started to do. What the fuck? Sometimes just like what they put on there just makes me laugh. Let's put some shoes. I know I'm not doing anything brown because I have it in my head that she's goth. Like I might have to change the colors in my challenge to like black and red because that makes way more sense. Yeah, mama. She looks great. Swimwear. Let's change it to... Maybe we'll give her some cool sunglasses too. Sunglasses. Those are so cute. I love it. We're either gonna do that one or this one. I think we're gonna do this one. Maybe we'll give her some necklaces too. I'm thinking like a gold chain or something. And then we'll give her some kind of cool shoes. Never mind, we're not gonna give her any cool shoes. I mean, these are kind of cool, I guess. Slides. And we'll do another one without shoes on. In case she's swimming or something. Shoes, we'll take the glasses off too, I guess. I got about 15 minutes left to stream, y'all, so definitely thank you. If you've been hanging around, Tangerines, you're the VIP. The lurkers, you guys are VIPs. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not following, I would super appreciate a follow. That would be like, it would make my day. I'll probably be on later today, like maybe around 11:30. We'll see where we're at. Eastern time. Oh, this one with the heart. Oh my god. It's so cute. How have I never seen this before? Sometimes I see things and I'm just like, girl, where have you been? I think I'm gonna put her in Berks. Maybe I'm projecting, but I want to do her everyday makeup. Her hot weather, cold weather. And then we'll do some accessories. I'd like to do some, like, maybe a necklace and a bracelet. Maybe just like this cool skull one. And then maybe some bracelets. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change her colors to black and brown for my challenge, because I know it's not technically the rules and I'm already breaking a rule, but you know how it goes. You gotta do what you want to do to fit your story at the end of the day. We'll put that one on and we'll take this one off. Or maybe we'll put that's kind of cool. And then cold weather. I want to put her in a beanie. It looks cool with the hair. Maybe like one of these hats. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, this is some black. want like leather pants. These are cool. These are cool. We'll do those. Maybe we'll do the plaid bottoms. Those are kind of different. Doesn't look like she's in her PJs, does it? It kind of does. What about these bell bottoms? Some socks. I know you can't see them, but you know. I want to add the rings that we added. To every outfit. And then remove them for sleep and athletic. Good. Alright, I think we got our girly all set up. So we have 2 different everyday options. We have this one and this one. And then we have formal, athletic, sleep. Couple options. Sleep. Sleep. Swimwear. Party. I love her party outfit. Swimwear 1 and 2. Hot weather and cold weather. Yeah, I don't really like those pants actually. I think I'm gonna go back. I'm kind of set on those plaid pants. I know they kind of look like PJs, but I kind of like them. Where did they go? Where are the plaid pants? Were they not cold weather? What about like the western? Nah, it's not like a dark enough color. None of these are like true black, you know? Except for, I guess we could do these. Where did those fucking plaid pants go, y'all? Annoying. Okay. Alright. We got Love More. Cute. Cute! We're gonna go ahead and move her in to her house here. Dead letter 1. Wait, this is supposed to be a rental. Why is it costing me so much money? Oh, because you have to pay for the furnishings, right? I have to get it unfurnished and furnish. So that's what we'll be doing the next stream. Just furnishing this bitch. I think I'm going to wrap up there for now, guys, and go get ready for my meeting. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you take a look at SimsJourney.com if you haven't before. Like I said, Tangerines, if I see you come through, I'll make you a premium. Because you're my girl. Alright, I'll be on in a couple hours if anybody's around and wants to hang out. Otherwise, thanks for being here, and I will see you guys later. Bye.